Hello and welcome to Snowrunner. Today we are using the Landcruiser. Now I've been dying to get my hands on this one. I've been meaning to drive it for bloody weeks, really have. So it's late and I thought let's just do it. So we're at Space Mountain, which is a new map, well, fairly new map. It hasn't been out that long. But what I like about this one, you can't see any of it yet because we haven't unlocked any of it. But it's got a trail which goes all the way up to the top, so there's only one route, so you can't really get lost. So there is a task and it is to the mountain top, so we'll accept that, and you can see we get a lot of money and a lot of XP, so you can more or less, well, it's a great one to start off with really. If this comes to console, I do not know at the moment, but let's give it a run and see what it's like. So we won't go through what the Landcruiser has got at the moment. I'll do another review on that, but let's have a quick look at it first. And it does look beautiful, really nice bit of kit. So I've got some decent options for it. So let's head out on this trail and see how long it takes us to get to the top of the mountain. So we'll leave it in the two-wheel drive at the moment and just see how we get on. Oh, let's zoom out a little bit. Well, let's just put the four-wheel drive all the way in, and we'll see how we get on going up to the top of Space Mountain. Not sure how long this is going to take, but the track I saw it on Mods.io, and it was really interesting because the road is all over the place, and it's like, wow, look at that. Can't be bad. So come on then, get up there. You're not struggling to get up there. Come on, you're a Landcruiser. You can go wherever I tell you to go, unless it does want a bit of low. But whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Let's get in a little bit closer so we've got a little bit more control. And wow, this is bumpy. This is what we want. We don't want it too easy. Oh, I haven't sustained any damage, which is pretty nice. Come on, the cruiser. Don't tell me you want low. Low plus, I think. Now you might hear my dog snoring away because it is late for me. I just had trouble sleeping and I was like, right, just come and do another bloody video. Just trying to keep the videos flowing at the moment. So it is what, 3 in the UK in the morning. And yeah, this is one of those switchbacks, isn't it? Wow. Whoa, that could have got you into serious trouble there. Hang on. There we go. Come on. Come on, the cruiser. Get up there now. Does it want a bit of low? Yeah, it might do. I suppose it is getting quite steep. Where the trail, it did look like it went up quite far. There's so many switchbacks on it, and wow, yeah, look at this. This is a nice bit of terrain. I'm not going to be coming up here in an OP vehicle without rolling. Then again, I don't think I'd come up here in an OP vehicle. Whoa, whoa. Some of these holes are crazy. Come on, get up there. There we go. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be track so bumpy, but it's nice, makes a refreshing change rather than having nicely smooth tracks. And where's the road going around now? So then we're coming back on ourselves again, which I saw on the map. There's just loads of switchbacks, there really is. So good little test for the Landcruiser, because this, I really hope this comes for console. It's got to do. I did ask the question, but I can't remember if I got an answer back off this one, or there was some of the modders, they're either Russian or, well, different language. So I sent them a message and you get sort of a weird message back and you're like, hey, what? So I can't remember. I did have a list of who I've sent messages to see who's submitting and who's not. but I think now I probably will wait a couple of days, because a lot of guys, the main question to annoy people, especially modders, is like this on FS19. If you go into any of the forums on FS19, especially on Facebook, and go and ask a modder, is this coming out on console, you'll get banned straight away, because they get fed up of people asking stuff like that. Oh, so diff lock's permanently on. So it's not too bad, I suppose, if I send a message, but I do it privately as well. But we should know pretty much in the next few days on what's going on, what we're going to have. Well, I'm hoping so. We're going to get the October community update, and hopefully we get that in the morning, or it'll be tomorrow morning. I think it's going to be tomorrow. Nice if it is. Just want to know what's going on. I can't even remember which engine bloody hell, what engine option I went for. Wow, I'm looking for these holes here. As long as I don't damage it, because I can't remember if I've got repair points. No, we have got repairs. We'll have a bit of them now. Keep it tip top. Now, I couldn't remove that menu. I think that's one of the dev tools was still fixed there, because I couldn't get to remove that. So it's there, and not a lot I can do about it. But wow, we're flying up here now. What a lovely bit of terrain. So let's have a look on the map to see. There you go. That's what we've done already. And you see it's a nice little trail. So let's crack on and see how long it takes us to get to the top, because it probably won't take us that long. So when I first looked at it, I thought, wow, that's going to take an hour. But perhaps not. Not with the cruiser, because she is cruising now as well. But really nice mod, this one. Not that I've found any not nice mods. They've all been pretty nice so far. No problems with them. Let's get up that bit bright coming up there now. Come on, hook it round to the left. Round to the left, round to the right. There's a dog snoring away. Crazy. But I've got to let him be. He's an old boy. Oh, so yeah, it looks like the roads, well, the track or the trail's going off this way. And I'll be just chuffed if I can get up here without rolling it, because we have been doing quite a bit of rolling vehicles lately. Now where's the... oh, we can go off the trail a little bit, I suppose. Not loads of mud, which is quite nice. I expected there to be a load of mud off the trails, and then to keep you on the beaten path, as it were. If you go off road, then yeah, you might get stuck in the mud, but not on this map. Whoa, we've got a few obstacles. Hello, Mr. Dog, can you be a little bit quieter, please? I'm trying to do a video. Bless him. Oh, damage. Well, hopefully you won't be able to hear. It won't be as loud as what I think it is, but you will hear it off you're on a mobile, I bet. And you have the sound turned up quite a bit. But what can I do? I can't stop him snoring. He won't wake up. It's too late in the morning. He's like, he should be in bed, and he's not. He's on the sofa, so he's fast asleep. Never mind. So let's crack on with Space Mountain. So this is the third map I've looked at now. I had a look at Southwest Dunes, and that was a nice refreshing change, just to having a completely open map, to be honest. And this one, I just thought, well, this would be make a nice 4-player co-op, get to the top. It should be a good one. And yeah, fair play. These it is quite challenging, but as long as I get there without rolling, I'll be happy. and we haven't come across much mud at the moment, which is makes a refreshing change. Oh, better slow down a bit, otherwise we're going to sustain a little bit of damage, I think. Yeah, lovely. Good map, this one. I like this. Right, so let's have a look, see how far. Yeah, there we go. And it is, the map does go on quite far. I'm sure it comes back on itself. Well, I can't bloody remember. I looked at it and thought, wow, that looks like it's a long way. There's a lot of dead trees. But the cruiser is just cruising. It is a nice looking mod. Well, I thought, oh, whoa, I thought we were going to get a bit of damage then. Yeah, it soon wants to go. So how much power have we got on it? Wrong bloody button. Oh yeah, it is. Quite power to weight is a bit high. And yeah, I'll tell you what, I wasn't even looking at fuel, but we've just done it over half a tank. So we've got a little bit in reserve. Because, yeah, I don't think we've got anything at the top, have we? No, because the garage is at the start, where that task was, so drive up and drive back down again. I don't think you're going to get many trucks up here. Oh, then again, why would you need a truck to come up to the top of the mountain? Whoa, unless you have got a vehicle to recover or something. Get over those rocks, come on, get right now. Loving this cruiser, really nice. I tell you, I've just been so sidetracked. So I've got this out a couple of times and I was like, no, I want to do this. I want to use the cruiser on a proper map, something I haven't had a go on before. And I've been going through so many mods over the last few weeks. Because if you don't know, I'm normally a PS4 console gamer. And I got myself a PC a few weeks ago. And I've been in a mod frenzy over the last couple of weeks where, and you'll all be the same, when it all comes to console, you are going to be like, wow, just look at this, look at that, and you ain't going to know which mods to look at and which ones. The trouble is you spend a lot of time looking rather than just grab a couple of mods, go and have a crack with them, and that's the best way of doing it. So, are we reached the top? I think we might have done, because we have a vehicle. And oh no, it's a Hummer. Now, is that a standard Hummer? So we've got a task here as well, and what's that? Get back down to base of Space Mountain. Okay. So we've got a lot of XP for that one anyway. It'd be nice if they bring out some of the missions like that, where you can rank up pretty quick. Because I know some people, they don't play for rank and money, they're just playing for the game really. And it's always nice to do that. So let's have a look in the Hummer. So we've got 33 litres left. So let's have a look. Yeah, it looks a standard one, doesn't it? I'm not really into the Hummers. It'd probably be alright on this map because it hasn't got much mud, but no, that can stay there. Let's get back in the Landcruiser 105. And it is a little bit battered, so let's head our way. Well, let's have a look on the map then. So yeah, that's the overall map there. And whether this will be extended at some point, I'm not too sure. There is space to have a couple more in the region, which would be nice to carry it on. Nice to have a couple more trails like it. So I take it, I can see, can you go off? Ah, there is a little shortcut down there. You could have a look at that. Let's put the dot on the map, because otherwise I'll go spinning past it we can go from there to there. See if we can do a little shortcut over the top there. Because if we let's have a look over the edge. Yeah, we don't want to go down there, do we? We ain't going to be coming back. We end up getting stuck on trees and all sorts of stuff. Right, we better fuel up as well. Yeah, that's plenty of fuel. That should be enough. We burnt, what, 40 odd litres, so we should have enough. As there's not anywhere to get stuck badly. There's just lots of places for you to get to roll over. And if I don't roll over, I'll be a happy bloke. I really will. But what a cracking trail. Love it. That's the thing without having all these different mod maps available, where hopefully a lot of them will come to console and we will have too much to do. It's like that in Farming Simulator 19, as I've been covering Farming Simulator 19 for, well, when it first came out and was into FS 17, and now the amount of maps there are, it's I think there's about 120 maps, so if you started FS 19 you would never get through it all, you really wouldn't. And that's what Snowrunner wants to be like, that if you just started the game then there's just too much to do, and that's what phase 2 will bring, hopefully, as long as we get all these maps. There is quite a few being tested at the moment, but they are being very secretive on everything. So I'm hoping for this community update today, hopefully, and they might tell us a bit more. They might say, yeah, we'll tell you next time again, as they like stringing us along, they really do. But what can we do, eh? Not a bloody lot. Right, so we're coming up, whoa, getting a little bit too much speed up there. And we're coming up to that marker. So that one showed a shortcut. Let's see if we can go up over the top. And see how that looks. We might be able to do a little, yep, there's lots of rocks in the way, so I suppose made it a little bit more difficult, so you don't want to try and go that way, but we are. Let's do a bit of low minus, come on now, there we go, up and over. Oh, and there's the road there, so that wasn't too bad. Nice little shortcut, that. We pop out the auto box now. And back on the trail. Well, but it's got plenty of power, this thing. Very responsive on the throttle, where I have found that some of the vehicles, they're a little bit slow on putting the prop. What's that there? You've got a rock floating there. Never mind. Yeah, some of them aren't very responsive, especially when you're on the brakes. But this one, it is. Give it a little bit of throttle and it's there. Around that switch back, go on, get right there. There we go. Beautiful. Trying to miss those holes there. Whoa, slow it down. But it does seem quite stable actually. So I suppose the trail, does it go down that way? Let's just stick to the beaten path. We know where we're going then. Especially on this map, as whoa, if I go off-road I'll probably go to the edge of the map and he'll be like, oh right, end up getting stuck. Whoa, and we're on a downward bit. Got a lot of speed up then. Now I've got a slight suspension damage, so let's fix that if I've got enough repairs. Yes, we have. Back to new. Brilliant. Loving that. No, it didn't have a lift on this one, it just came as it was. But I don't think you need it. It's got plenty of clearance, where I find a lot of the lift, unless you've got the wide wheels, then I tend to topple over quite easily. But the Landcruiser is cruising. Well, yeah, no issues with it whatsoever. I was a little bit worried on the way up where it seemed to be it needed that low gear, but coming down, yeah, it's flying. Head round to this next switchback. Oh, I thought it was a switchback then. There's a hole there, don't watch those. Lovely. Absolutely flying. Space Mountain is no issue for the Landcruiser 105. Whoa, I thought I was going to get damaged then. But durability seems to be quite good, because the amount of times I thought, oh, you're going to get damaged. Yeah, since you talk about it, that's it. Got a bit of wheel damage then. It does sound pretty nice as well. And yeah, as soon as you put the power down, it wants to fly off. Right, so there's a little bit of mud there. But it's nice to see a map without too much mud. Because fair play, the other maps are full of it. Well, I suppose it is what it's designed for, but it's just nice to have places that are just nice and bumpy, and you're not and you're not getting stuck in the mud every 2 minutes and having to winch yourself through. Well, I haven't even used a winch on this map yet, and we're gonna stay rubber side down all the way, as long as I take it steady, because we can't be that far away now. And that's one of the switchbacks. Wind it back round that way. Cool. Yeah, that's really stable. I think if I was in some of the other vehicles I've been using, I would have flipped it by now. But this is a nice mod. Maybe going a bit too quick there, but I love using the power. Oh, wow, there's still no damage. That is cool. Quite heavy on the fuel though, but not a problem as long as you've got a bit with you. Come on, get round there. There we go. Beautiful. And I think this is the bottom of Space Mountain, isn't it? It looks like it is. It did clear out a little bit. Come on, get round there. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I think it's just down here now. You can dash your block. So what was it like inside the cruiser? It's a bit blurred in there. Needs a bit finishing off. So we haven't got any mirrors working yet. And yet we've got rear. Cracking. and that's it. Back to the garage. Cool. Righto. You've been watching UK Gamer 808, and we've been on Space Mountain, which is quite a cool map. Like that. Something a little bit different to the top and back again. Be nice if it was a circular route, really. But you never know, that might come in time. Now this was modelled on a another route. I think it was less rubbles or something like that. So anyway, that's it for Space Mountain. I hope you enjoyed this episode using the Landcruiser 105. And gotta be another favourite mod. Got so many favourite mods. We better be able to download enough of them, because already I've got like a top sort of 30 or 40. I think I've downloaded about 70 mods so far, and out of those I still haven't used every one, but out of a lot of them I still want half of them, so we better be able to use them. Righto, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this first look at Space Mountain using the Landcruiser 105. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.